Okay, this is the road that goes down. So we're gonna follow this down. It's about 6 miles to the closest grocery store from here, which isn't too bad, and it's all paved and it's pretty straightforward. The only thing, and this is why I'm doing this video, is that this is pretty steep. So when it gets to be a wintry day, you probably are going to want to either stay home or carefully brave this steep hill, because it could be pretty slippery. And there's a second road that comes into Cascade Shores, which is, this is that neighborhood, that is very, very steep, and they'll send you around another way to get out when it's snowing. Of course, there's no snow right now, so right there is where the little country store is, and that's not very far. That's 2.5 minutes away, so that's good. And then you can smell the pine trees around here. It's lovely. I'm going to show you the other hill. So that road to the right that I just crossed is Pasquale, and that meets up with this other major road. It just takes a minute to get up from Pasquale. This is more direct, but it's also more steep. So here you can see there's a 19% grade, which is pretty steep. You can see how steep this is. Hopefully you can see how steep this is. It's pretty steep. And in the wintertime, forget it. I wouldn't come down this. But there is another way to get in now, so you've got options. And that's the super steep part. And it continues a little bit here. You can see how to get to Cascade Shores, you have to go down into a canyon, and then to get to this house, you go back up on the back side of the canyon, and then that's where you get your views of the lake, Scotts Flat, and you get out of the canyon a little bit, which is nice. My feeling is that even though the insurance quote that was attached to this listing was pretty reasonable, over time this could be get very, very expensive for insurance, just because it's so heavily wooded here.